To make a chain stitch, first knot your yarn like you always do. Bring it up from the back and pull it through until the yarn keeps it from going any farther. Then bring your needle back and insert it into the fabric right beside where it comes out, like that. Bring it up through so that it is underneath about 4 threads in the fabric. Of course, you can decide to make it bigger or smaller and then adjust how many threads accordingly. But once you do that, make sure that it's also overlapping the loop, like you see in this picture. When it's overlapping the loop, pull it all the way through and make sure you pull in the direction so that it pulls the other thread into a loop. So what you have is a loop with a piece of thread coming up through it and holding it in place. Then insert your needle beside that yarn that's coming out and bring it up underneath the loop, underneath 4 more threads. And then wrap the yarn around underneath the point of the needle so that the needle is holding it in place like another loop, and pull it all the way through, like that. As you can see from this picture, you always pull the yarn in the direction that the line of stitchery is going to hold the loop in place. You make each stitch just that same way, and you keep on going until you've made your line of chain stitch as long as you want it. I'm following a thread in the fabric to keep it in a straight line, and that's important too. I'll do a few more stitches in this line before I tie it off, just to show you kind of how it looks while you're stitching it and how the sequence goes. This makes a really nice border for different things, or you can use it to outline stuff, and it's not very hard once you learn it. When you want to fasten the end of the line of chain stitching, you insert your needle through the fabric right on the outside of the loop, and you pull it all the way through. It makes a stitch like this that's holding the loop in place. But now you have to turn the fabric over and fasten it on the back so that it doesn't pull out. So you turn it over and you put your needle underneath a couple of threads. You bring it up through, but you leave a loop. And then you put your needle through the loop and you pull the loop tight. And you can do it one more time and it'll be fastened.